Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing what I think is YouTube's most talked about drugstore foundation. So we're going to review whether it is a good foundation, a bad foundation, and is it worth your money. So if you want to go ahead and see what that product is, keep on watching and let's go ahead and get started. And I just want to apologize, there is a big white stain in my wall back there. This is my house in Dallas and my mom is redoing my room, so she's deciding what color she wants to paint the wall. The purple is my original color back when I lived here, but don't live here anymore. And the lighting is not that great, I know, but I'm getting new lights for Christmas and it is going to be so much better lighting. I'm so excited for that. But this is what we're gonna have to do with today because I bought this foundation today and I was like, I'm not gonna not wear it until Christmas or not try it until Christmas because I literally cannot wait to try things that I buy. And I got these new earrings today from Target and I think they're so cute. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted an Instagram story about them, so I think they're so cute. So today we're going to be talking about what I think is YouTube's most talked about drugstore foundation. What I mean by that, I think a lot of people have talked about this foundation and they have said so many good things about it, and I've seen this on countless videos. The most popular one I've seen it on is Casey Holmes' channel. She has raved about this foundation. She goes to it for her favorite drugstore foundation. So I'm going to be doing a first impressions video on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I first bought this foundation a couple weeks ago and it was not my color. It was so orange. But I thought what I got was the closest to my shade. And sorry, I'm trying to get good enough so y'all can see me because this lighting is horrendous. But I actually went on the website after I bought the foundation to see like what the actual shades were. There was like 15 shades total and my Walmart only had four shades. So I definitely returned that, and then I went to my Walmart today back in Dallas and they had this shade which I think looks closest to me. This is Nude Ivory. And whenever I first bought the foundation a couple weeks ago, I opened it and oh my god. It smells like literal paint. So I was like, you know, I don't think I want to try that again, but for you guys' sake, I know this has been all over YouTube and people have been loving it. So I was like, okay, I need to do an honest review on this and see if it actually like looks good on the skin because the smell is just like, let's see if this one smells as bad. Yeah, like I feel like I've got one of those big rollers and I'm just like rolling paint on my face. That is what it smells like. So we're going to put this on, and I also have another first review which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. This is in Warm Light. It was the lightest shade they had. So hopefully this works. So we're going to do first impressions on these two together, but I will let y'all know how I feel that this looks before I put the powder on. And we're also going to try out another new product. I'm just like, not new product, but this is a new brush. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And I saw this on someone's channel. I think it was Nakia Joy's channel. I could be wrong. Maybe Tanya Shaban. I don't know. And I saw them, I think this is the one they were putting their foundation on with, but I wasn't sure. So we're going to see how this works on half of my face. And I have my Real Techniques blending sponge in case this does not look good. So let's go ahead and jump right into the foundation. And I think I said this earlier, this is the shade Nude Ivory. And it comes with a cute little spatula. Not happening. So we're going to get some closeness up in here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my face. Oh. Oh, I hope I didn't get that on my shirt. I mean, it's really runny. It reminds me of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. And I should have said this earlier, but I don't have anything on my face except mascara, lip gloss, and I did my eyebrows. So let's go ahead and blend this in. We're getting up close now. Okay, this is close enough. So mean, I think this brush is doing a good job. It's really soft. Oh, that might be too close, you guys. Like, back to blending. I think it's definitely my color. Might be a little light. I think it definitely, okay. So this brush just like came out. I don't know how I feel about the brush. I feel like it'd be better for powder. So I might just like use the powder with this brush later. I mean, I think it's pretty full coverage. What does it claim to be? Okay, so it doesn't say. But I feel like when Casey Holmes talked about it on her channel, she said it was really full coverage. So maybe I'll just like put a little bit more on. Oh my god. I think I could have gone up one more shade, but at the Walmart I went to in Dallas, there was only like 6 shades. I feel like this might be better. Stippling motion. Okay. I think it looks nice. It looks a little... Okay, I'm just gonna have to go on with my sponge because it is not... This brush is just not getting the job done. I would not recommend the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush for foundation. Just like leaves like brush marks and I'm not feeling that, girl. I think it looks really pretty. It's not like completely dried down yet, but I do think you can definitely tell, like, I think it's pretty full coverage. I mean, I got this spot over here, so hopefully it covers up that really nicely, but I think it is really, really full coverage. I mean, I think it looks pretty. The only thing that like really draws me back from like wanting to go out and buy this is that it smells like paint, and I think when something smells as harsh as those chemicals, you're like, what am I putting on my face? Like, I know makeup probably isn't like the best for your face, but your face is, you only get one face. I mean, so I'm kind of like sketchy about like, what do you want to put on your face? But I think if you really don't care and you just want to like do like makeup and look good, then I think it's a good affordable option. This was only for like $86, and that was at Walmart, and they didn't have this at Target. I was honestly really surprised. I thought they would have this at Target, but they didn't have anything Wet n Wild at Target, so I was a little disappointed. I feel like Target has everything. Like, Target does have everything. I mean, look at these cute earrings. These are only $8 at Target. I was like, that is pretty freaking cheap. Like, oh, I got them in my eyebrow. I think you probably definitely get more coverage. Oh, that's a lot. You get more coverage with the brush. But let's put a little bit more on and see. It's not really covering up that spot very well. I think this foundation would work a lot better with a brush. So if you have a good foundation brush that you put foundation on with, I would definitely recommend the brush. I'm impressed with this foundation. I'm impressed with the way it looks on my skin. Let's just let you guys see it up close. I think it is super full coverage. I wouldn't call it matte. I mean, you still have like your like healthy skin glow. I can now see why everyone was raving about this on YouTube. But if you seriously can't get over smells, then this is not for you. Like, it doesn't smell when once it's on the skin. It smells really bad in the bottle. But I think for a $5 foundation, this is really nice. Always gotta get up in that hairline. You don't want nobody to know this ain't your real skin, girl. But I'm actually really impressed with how this looks. Like, you could honestly not put any powder over this and you'd be fine to go. Like, so I think for $5, this is a great foundation. It is full coverage. It blends out nicely. I probably won't wear this on like an everyday basis. I'll probably wear this for like holiday parties, New Year's Eve if I'm going out, stuff like that. So now we're gonna go into the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. And this is in Warm Light. My drugstore only had 4 shades in this powder. I don't think they only have 4 shades. I think they have more. So we'll just go ahead and use the same brush. I like to stipple my powders on my face instead of like dragging them, because I think once you drag them it like kind of disturbs the foundation and moves it around. But I haven't used a pressed powder in a long time. I've been using translucent powders and you know, colored finely, you know, what do you even call that? Like the finely, you know, the finely milled powders that like are like sand. Not sand, but you know. Is this even coming off? Like, I feel like nothing is coming off the thing, like. Like, nothing is coming off on my hand. Literally nothing. So I've seen online about the like e.l.f. baked highlighters or baked blushes, I think, and you have to like scrape the top off. So I'm gonna see if I have anything to scrape the top off and see if that's the case. Okay. It's definitely scraping off, but see if that is better. Okay, and this brush hair keeps coming off on my face. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, like I said earlier, and I paid $6 for it, and I don't think this is worth your money. The freaking hairs keep coming off, and just not a good look. Let's see if I can try a different brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this is the brand Larimora. I think I got these on Amazon. Larimora. Both sides. I don't see anything spectacular with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder. I was more excited about this than I was the foundation, honestly, because I love a good powder. But it doesn't like make a difference on top of my foundation, and it was really hard to get out of the pan. I'm probably not going to return it because Walmart has like weird return policies about makeup, and I just like made this huge dent in it. So looks like it went to war. But I think there are better options out there for powders like the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I don't think that you need to go out and buy the Wet n Wild pressed powder. I mean, but I don't know, maybe I got a dud because I have seen people rave about this, and I don't see anything different to the foundation after use. Let's just experiment here, okay? I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which I think is amazing. This color might not be my color, but we'll see. Definitely a different color because this powder is a little dark for me at the moment. It wasn't dark for me when I bought it in the summer and I was tan, but it's a little dark now. Yeah, I think once you put the Maybelline powder on top, like this stuff works wonders. It definitely like makes your face look more smooth. When on this side I can still like feel the tackiness of the foundation. This side just feels like velvet and smooth. So if you're gonna buy a powder, I definitely would recommend the Maybelline Fit Me. This is one of my favorite powders ever. I'm currently in the process of trying many different loose powder. That is the word. Loose freaking powder. I kept saying like finely milled, like sand, like no. Loose powder, it even says it on here, loose finishing powder. And I'm in the color, this is a color light. They didn't have like that many shades, I don't think, in my Walmart. But this shade is a little dark for me, just a little. So I think if you're gonna buy a powder, this one is a dud. Don't buy this one. This one is $4.86, and I think this may be right around the same price. It may be a little bit more expensive, but not by much. My overall verdict on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation is goody girl. I think it is a good product. It smells a little weird, but for $5, it's not gonna smell like flowers and daisies. Like, let's be real. I think this is a good product. So, but Wet n Wild, well done. Just, can you make it smell like nothing? I'd rather it smell like nothing than paint. So, well done. I am part of the YouTube people that are now saying this is a good foundation at the drugstore. So thank you guys for watching. I'm always happy to have you guys here. Leave comments down below if you want to see something in the future, a product, or give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And don't forget to subscribe down below. Bye!